You ever wonder why your brain sometimes behaves like that one friend who gives terrible advice with full confidence? Like you're trying to be happy and your brain goes, no, no, let's overthink this until we're sad again. The truth is, the mind has some sneaky habits that keep us stuck in unhappiness without us even noticing. For example, you might wake up on a perfectly good day and suddenly your brain whispers, remember that embarrassing moment from 7 years ago? And just like that, your mood drops. The mind loves familiar patterns, and if stress or negativity has been part of your life for a long time, your brain treats it like home. It's weird, uncomfortable, but familiar, so it keeps you there. Another trick the brain loves is assuming the absolute worst for no reason. If someone doesn't text back, the mind doesn't think, maybe they're busy, it jumps straight to, they must hate me. It's like the brain is constantly applying for a full-time job as a drama writer. Then there's the comparison trap. You open social media for just 2 minutes, and suddenly your mind is convincing you that everyone else is living their best life while you're just sitting there eating chips. It forgets that people only post their highlight moments, not the thousands of ordinary, messy, confusing hours they live like the rest of us. The mind also has this habit of replaying negative memories like they're award-winning movies. Something positive happens and it disappears in minutes. Something negative happens and your brain goes, let's watch that again in HD. This happens because our brains were built to detect threats thousands of years ago, back when danger meant a tiger, not an email from your boss that says, we need to talk. So the brain still acts like every inconvenience is life-threatening. And then there are the fake stories the mind creates about us. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. Good things never happen to me. The funny thing is, these are just thoughts, yet we treat them like facts. Meanwhile, the same brain once believed there were monsters under the bed, so maybe it's not the most reliable judge. Another big reason the mind keeps us unhappy is that it waits for perfect conditions to allow happiness. We think, I'll be happy when I make more money, or I'll be happy when my life is perfect. But life never becomes perfect. It just becomes a slightly improved version of the same chaos. If happiness depends on perfection, we're basically telling our brain, yeah, don't give me happiness anytime soon. But the mind doesn't do all this because it hates us. It's actually trying to protect us using techniques that are thousands of years old. It's like using Stone Age methods for modern problems. So, how do we break free from these tricks? Start with small corrections. When your mind says everyone is judging you, remind it that everyone is too busy judging themselves. When it jumps to the worst-case scenario, ask, but what if the best-case scenario also exists? When it replays negative memories, tell it, this is not Netflix, stop showing me the same episode. When it compares you to others, remind it, scrolling is not reality. And when it insists you need a perfect life to be happy, say, nope, I can be happy in this imperfect mess too. Your mind is powerful, but it listens to you more than you think. Teach it new habits, guide it toward new thoughts, and gradually it will stop choosing unhappiness by default. Happiness isn't something you wait for, it's something you train your mind to notice. And trust me, your brain learns fast, especially when you stop letting it fool you with its old-school tricks. If this message hit you at the right time, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone whose brain might also need a gentle software update.